Yeah, it's been our goal for the past 3 years, and we've been working pretty hard for that. And with 1 week left until Japan and the qualification in Japan, the stakes are at the highest point, and we believe that we have prepared pretty well. For the first time ever, we've had 3 months to prepare with all six guys, so like we couldn't ask for better conditions. We've been traveling to tournaments in France, just came back from Serbia, now we're here in O'Neill in Spain, and I think we're ready for that, and there's no other way. We're not thinking about any other plan B, and we need to qualify, I guess. Well, we'll do our best and see, 3x3 is very unpredictable, so you never know what could come up, and what sort of day your players will have that particular day, so, but I guess we're good to go. We don't think about ourselves as favorites. We don't care about the ranking. We'll just go game by game. We have three games at a group stage, and then knockout round. So we're not the favorites. We're there to play game by game and to qualify. As we talk about it, once you're in the Olympics, you have half the medal. So I guess once we're there, we're gonna do this exactly the same. We're gonna play game by game and try to win every game, and then see what happens. It's round robin. Everybody plays each other. So, it's well, I think we have a great chance to win a medal. I believe that being together for this many years, like 3 or 4, playing as a family, always supporting each other, is one of the key attributes that our national teams hold, and I believe this really transforms onto the court and helps us win medals. Well, I can tell you from the managerial side, we always have pretty much all the time have 2 practices, one in the gym in the morning and then afternoon basketball. Well, we don't really have days off, that many of those. 1 day off during the week, and then tournaments and travels, so it's really exhausting. You don't see your family that often, but everybody understands that it's for the common goal, it's for the Olympic Games, so no one really complains about that, and we're doing our best to prepare. Well, we'll pretty much always have Serbia in a final, and we were really close last time. I think one of the closest games we've ever had in the finals with Serbia. That's a 3x3, they made one more shot than us. Yeah. In Lithuania, 3x3 is still like a little sister or brother in the corner of a basketball world, so 5-on-5 basketball is still at a very highest point, and we don't try to take their spot or try to compare with them. We have our own fan base, we have our own people that support us, believe in us, and I believe that, it's going to continue on growing. So there's enough space for both 5-on-5 and 3x3, and I believe as long as you win medals and try to make your country fellas happy, you're good. Well, it's pretty unclear who's going to play for the Spanish national team. I was expecting Carlos Martinez to lead the team. We'll see about the roster, what the coaches will agree on. They could come in as an underdog because, most of the time they play with different roster, so you can't really scout them well, and everyone can surprise each other, and it's only 3 games at a group stage, and then quarterfinals, you never know, Spain can also surprise us. I guess you really have to have this mental strength next to the physicality on the court, so I guess do not try to once you switch to the 3x3, I don't think you should be comparing yourself to 5-on-5 players. Just stick to 3x3 if you choose so, and try to compare yourselves with 3x3 players, not 5-on-5 anymore. So a lot of hard work, a lot of video scouting. You can learn every single day, and no matter which side of the world you're coming from, you could always achieve great things, and for some people, for some players, 5-on-5, they're not meant to be, but at 3x3, they're great players. So I believe just keep on working hard, and never lose hope. Okay, I would take Miezis, and Lasmanis from Latvia. I would take Jimmer for that, so we would be unstoppable at shooting. And then I would join them with Barac from Serbia. And I think we would have enough power and enough skills to absolutely kill them from twos, and Barac would set amazing screens. So I guess we would do well. All right, so from the NBA, I would definitely take LeBron James, then Steph Curry. I would go with Domantas Sabonis, so he could clear some boards and pass it out to Steph Curry, so we would not miss on that. And fourth, I guess I would pick Kevin Durant. I think the rule that makes me angry the most is coaching. I guess it has to be changed, at some point, because we all understand that this is getting pretty ridiculous, that, we are sort of coaching, but we are trying to hide it. And I think that would benefit the game a lot, if coaches could help the players being next to them on the court, and then, the game would benefit by being more tactical at the end of the game. And I guess that would do good. Oh, three things. I know many things about Spain. I've traveled a lot in Spain. I have interviewed myself people like João Plaza or Nikola Mirotic, and a lot of basketball people, so I love food, I love wine, I love just being here in this beautiful weather. So, this is one of my top countries in Europe, that's for sure. And I guess we'll have many chances to come back here. And Neil, 3x3 is like a mecca in Spanish basketball, so we love it here. And thanks for having us. So last year in 2023, we've had under 23 World Cup in I'm gonna start again. What city was that? Lublin, yeah. So in 2023, we've had under 23 World Cup in Lublin, Poland. And I've come to realize that we don't have green uniforms for our girls. They were just lost, and we had to play Tunisia. And I wanted to make Tunisia switch the uniforms from red to white, so then we could play with green. So no one really has any problem with that. But then they rejected our offer, so they sort of didn't want to switch. So because they realized that, if we don't have the correct uniform, then we're gonna get penalized, and they're gonna get their first win. And with 10 or 15 minutes to go before the game, I was told by one of the FIBA's delegates that we have to still play in green if they don't want to switch. And the numbers have to stay the same. So no matter if I pick up the uniforms from our boys team, I would still have to correct them to the uniform numbers they had on white uniforms. So thank you for the physio of German national team. They've spared me some black tape. With black tape, I've taped it all. With white tape, I made those numbers, and with literally 20 seconds to go on the court, I have finished the last number. I put it on, the girl puts on the uniform and runs on the court. And I did a pretty good job with number 11 being transported, number 14 being transported to number 44. No one noticed that. So we didn't even get penalized by FIBA for that. They didn't notice. But number 77, everyone was messaging me like, what happened to her uniform? Why is it taped all over? But this happens. I guess we should be more friendly in terms of, trying to help each other. And ever since, I'm not talking to Tunisian coach ever again because of that. No more relationship with her.